Look at there. I just threw half my rod. I know that about science.
Did you want some anus oil? I got plenty on my hand.
Oh, I don't need any, thank you.
I can see your dick in those khakis.
He looked like the one that'd like to be on the bottom, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to take something.
Let's see what we see on this bank. I've got a way to cheat, so I'm gonna do it. Paid all the money, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I see, I'm pointing it right at the bank right now. You see how the bottom tapers up?
Mm-hmm.
See, there is a fish at 40 feet. Hold on, I gotta get him back in the window. There he is, he's getting closer. Look at that big, huge fish. You can see him swimming. He's coming close to the boat.
Oh, yeah.
If I threw to that thing, I bet you it would just turn its head and be like, what the f is this? That's usually what those big fish do. Now, one time I saw a big blob out on Main Lake Point, and I threw a fluke over to it, and the damn thing went over and bit my fluke, and I felt my rod jerk, and I set the hook and broke the line. No effort. I don't know what it was. It could have been a gar. But I saw my fluke on the live scope just fall straight down because it spit it out. And that fish slowly...
ice fishing, you know, and I apologize. I just started getting into watching reels on Facebook, so like I see these things, especially this stuff that I feel like other people in blue collar industry will get a kick out of.
Yeah.
So I send it to the people that I think. But I saw one yesterday, and there was these guys they were ice fishing. So you know, hole this big around, and they're ice fishing. They've got a live scope, and the guy does like this, and his phone goes out, and his buddy's like, "Yep, there goes your phone, just floating
Yeah,
down."
you see it going down, yeah. Fuck.
You can see his phone doing like this on the live.
What else do I got tied on? Ooh, shad wrap. Off to that shad wrap. I'm a believer in the shad wrap. I've caught too many fish with them. Man, one time I caught a 6-pound striper in the back of a cove similar to this with a shad wrap. That was fun in the rain. It was like 3 feet deep. So it was just, you could see him pretty much the whole time. After he was hooked, of course. I don't hate gay people or nothing against them. But some of them are freaks. They would take the Gaylords and make a barricade, like a barrier, and they'd have gay inside the fucking, right there on the floor of the FC. The guy who told me. I was in Boston, and I just got into this site, and this like guy with a heavy Boston accent. I love the Boston accent. I think it's great. He was a character, you know. And this other guy came up. He's like, I got to go to the lactation room and change a bulb. And he's like, oh, the last time I went to the lactation room, I opened the door and there was a dude in there and he was milking himself. And he said, shut the door, shut the door. And he's like, I went back later and changed the fucking bulb.
In Greenville a couple years ago, and there was this flaming gay guy, which again, I don't have any issues.
Yeah, I don't care.
But it was funny because he was flaming, like he was a large man, and he was probably, if I had to guess, in his mid to late 20s. Redheaded dude, lots of freckles, and he was dressed in one of those like bodysuits, those like skin tight bodysuits, you know. And it was like neon green, you know. So you can't miss the guy, right? Yeah. He's like, I see your dick in those khakis. I was like, oh yeah? I was like, that's cool, man. He's like, I see your dick in those khakis. I was like, okay.
That's going to be the title of the episode, man. That shit is hilarious.
I mean, I didn't know how to respond to that, and I was like, you know, it wasn't really offensive per se, but it was just. I
still don't know.
It caught me off guard, and I walked away really saying to myself, I really wish I could have responded to that in a couple of different ways just to see his reaction.
I still don't know what I would say.
Yeah.
Ooh, got him on the shad wrap, right up on the bank. Is it another pickle? Oh, it was a jack. He came off. Did he scar up my shad wrap? Yeah, he was right on the bank.
I'm telling you, they love that red, man.
Yeah, he put a little scar on it.
They love that red.
Well, this one's blue. They do love red, though. You're right.
It's got red on it. Flash of red on it. I'm telling you.
He was right up here on the bank, just like that other one. I fished a tournament one time, and this guy brought in this 8-pound hybrid he caught during the day just to show, because you can't weigh it in, you know. And this other guy, the thing wasn't doing well. I think it was dead. or on his way to dying. And then this other guy was like, man, I hope it dies. That's a fucking trash fish. It's like, no, it's not, man. I prefer to catch a hybrid than a bass. If I have a chance to catch a hybrid, I'm going to take it every time because they fight so much better. They're typically bigger. They're just so goddamn aggressive, and they stock them. They genetically engineer them and stock them for our pleasure. They're not trash fish. Don't call them that. And they eat good too.
I don't want the snakehead to ever make its way up here, but I've heard they're a ton of fun to catch.
I agree.
And I've heard that they actually are really good to eat.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard all that shit too. I want to go to Florida and try it. We're going to Miami spring break, and I want to go down to catch a cruise. I want to go down a day early though, so I can
I want to go
peacock bass fishing. That's what I was about to say. But if I catch some snakehead, I ain't gonna be offended.
I've always wanted to go peacock bass fishing.
Yeah, me too. I like to go to Brazil and do it.
Yeah, I mean that was my cousin actually did that a couple of years ago.
Fucking awesome. Yeah, see, that goes in the trash.
Yes. I'm to that age in my life where I don't care what I'm looking like whenever I go fishing or I go to the beach. It's like I hate getting sunburned. I got sunburned whenever I was living in Savannah. One time I went out on my jet ski. I'm not kidding you. For an hour and 20 minutes I went on my jet ski and I was wearing a wife beater. And I got on the jet ski, I went out to a restaurant, I ate, I turned around and came back in. And I got sunburned so bad, Charlie, that I scaled. Like it scaled.
I've had that.
You know,
it's like it's crusty.
Like, yeah, and you could see the outline of that wife beater on me for 2 years.
Yeah.
And since then, like, you see me at the pool or whatever, like I'm in, you know, one of these, you know, full sleeve get-ups and everything.
Yeah,
else.
man, I usually wear those shirts.
Yeah.
If it was going to be like it was the other day and north of 75, I'd be wearing one right now. Hello? Hey. Fishing? Yeah. Okay, we don't want you if you're throwing up and shit. Well, I might lose some weight. That's the easy way to lose weight. That's a good lure, man.
Doesn't it look like something you want to eat?
Yeah, it does. We're filming junk fishing too, so you're calling me to tell me you got violent stomach virus. No, the episode's gonna be I can see you in your khakis. You'll see it when it comes out.
I'll never forget that guy.
I bet you won't. That's the best story I've heard in a long time. Well, don't shit yourself. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. My sister's funny.
Whenever that happened to me, like I had gone to like go get a drink or something like that, so I was alone. None of the people I was there with were with me to experience that, and I just walked back. And they were like, "You look like you've seen a ghost." I was like, I just had an experience. I don't know exactly how to take it.
He was probably hoping that you would reciprocate more positively. One time, I'll tell you a story I don't think I've told in a long time.
Too. It really was. It was a little bit aggressive.
Yeah. Big old aggressive, skin tight.
Yeah. I mean, like.
Well, he was dressed aggressively, aggressively gay. One time I would go to the park and study because I went to school in Oakwood, Georgia, Gainesville College, for a little while, and the boat ramp was like 3 miles away, and I would go sit at the boat ramp and study. And one day I had to take a shit, so I went to the bathroom, and the bathrooms are pretty clean at that park. So I went in the bathroom and I was taking a shit, and I was about done, and some dude walked in, and he walked up to the urinal. He didn't do anything, and then he walked to the sink and ran the water for a second, and then he like went straight to the front of my stall, and all I could think about was, this guy's trying to rob me. You know, that was my first and only thought. And so I get like my pants up and everything real quiet and fast, and I just bust out. And I was like, what the fuck? I had my knife in my hand, and there's this little dude with a mustache and just went scurrying out, got this truck and drove away. And I found out later that my friend found this website called .com. That was a spot for gays to meet up randomly and do gay things in that bathroom. So I didn't shit there no more. I held it. I went to the library. The library at school was a much safer place. Second floor. He looked like the one that'd like to be on the bottom, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to take something.
I'm gonna side image through here and see what we see. One weird thing, when I had this battery put in, I lost my ability to maintain the depth. I could see the depth on plane before, but now I can't. I thought it had something to do with the weight distribution back there, but that doesn't really make sense.
Seems weird.
It does, but it loses it immediately when I get on plane. I used to be able to be running full throttle and say, oh, it's 36 feet deep, it's 60 feet deep, you know? It's crazy.
You gotta ask your viewers to tell you what's going on.
I do, but nobody ever answers. The silence is deafening. Yeah.
All they do is take.
I'm not gonna call my viewers. They took the time to, some of them, actually, 20% of the people watching this are subscribed. If the other 80% would subscribe, you would help me out a lot more. You know, we'd be in a nicer boat, for instance. Adam wouldn't have to be enduring what he's about to endure.
It's tough. It's tough right now. It's really tough.
Yeah. So, please.
Rough life.
At least, you know, 20% of these 80, you can subscribe. I'll settle for that.
Honestly, and you know, my fault. I probably should. If I were to subscribe, you'd be the only person I've ever subscribed to on YouTube. I don't even know how to subscribe. I don't think.
You hit the subscribe button on the video.
But then what? But then what happens?
It'll show up in your feed every time I put a new video.
What feed?
If you go to YouTube, there's like videos to look at, you know? That's your feed.
I go to YouTube. If I report YouTube right now, it's got my daughter's stuff on.
I prefer YouTube over everything.
Really?
Yeah, I would love to get rid of Facebook again, but just all this bullshit.
No, I mean, I rarely, the only time I use YouTube is for my daughter's stuff. I'll be subscriber number 102 then, I guess. I think the guy that you met in the driveway is going to be 101.
No, he was 167. I've blown past that. Taking people fishing who aren't even subscribers. You see this, how nice I am? All right, let's go. Got some ass in the boat. Oh, my, I'm tripped up. Whoops. That's why. Oh man, that's rigged like shit. Okay, we're gonna say that's good enough. And now for the segment we like to call it's good enough. Kind of like my leader's got a knot in it. It's good enough. I haven't retied this leader in, like, the loop knot, I haven't retied it in probably 4 or 5 months. And I might pay the price for that. That's, you know, part of the mystery. It's part of the charm.
The thing is that if it pops, you'll go, you know what? I know why.
Yeah, exactly. There's no guessing.
You're not going to be like, why in the hell did that happen?
I'm going to throw this over it and see if it produces anything. If not, oh well. Yeah, it's churning out there. Oop, that feels like something. Yep. Oh, I broke the line. Well, definitely broke the line on him, and that wasn't the same rod, so we can't say for that one. I actually retied this earlier.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. It broke with no efforts. I pulled it really hard when I tied it. I don't know what's up with that. Well, lost the shaky head, but it was a fish out there, so that's good. Got my line box. I'm super organized now. I got 8-pound fluoro I'm pulling out.
Nice.
I've had this line box for like 20 years. I never used it correctly.
I contemplated getting a Kroger bag to put my stuff in earlier today.
That would have been fine. We can use all my shit. You see what I got.
That's how organized I am.
Simple shit. She will be upset to know that I lost her shaky head. Shopping wasn't a pleasure at Publix the other day.
No?
They put the Dr. Pepper carton at the very edge of the buggy on the bottom, and I didn't realize it. And I didn't have that much stuff, man. I wanted it in the main part, so I'd have to bend over. I hate bending over. I'm too tall. I have to bend over. It's a long way down to the ground, you know? But anyway, I'm going.
I don't know. I'm very familiar with how close the ground is.
Well, I was going across the parking lot, across the main drag where everybody's going up front of the store, and the damn thing falls off, and then one of them busted just a little bit. Now, I don't understand the science behind this. If it busts like that and breaks the seal, why does all the carbonation instantly go away? Because I poured that shit in a glass when I got home and it was flat as
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a reaction. I mean,
But when you open it normal, it don't do that.
It's a seal. And the reaction is, you know, it gets jarred and then it's exposed to the atmosphere, so it can react.
Yeah.
Whereas if you take it and just shake it, it can't react to the atmosphere. Like it can,
But when you open
I'm
it,
going to act like I know what I'm talking about. Right?
Yeah.
I have no clue, and I'm probably pulling this out of my butt. But,
well, it's science, and you got to trust the science.
hey. You know, I know nothing about science. Look at there, I just threw half my rod. I know that about science.
Did you want some anus oil? I got plenty on my hand.
Oh, I don't need any, thank you.
Oh yeah. The other day we were out on the water and I was rubbing it on my neck like cologne.
Oh,
I love the way this shit smells.
Oh, boy.
She did not like it. She's not a big fan of the anus like I
I
am.
mean, I feel like it just smells like the stuff that, you know, used to come in all the bags of worms and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's all of it.
I love the way that smells. That takes me right back to being a kid, just like coconut scented suntan lotion, sunscreen. We would call it suntan lotion back then. We didn't know about sunscreen. But that's what it was.
Yeah?
But the coconut LaCroix, every time I drink that, it tastes, I think I told you before.
I can't drink it.
Oh shit, I heard something. If you hear something, say something. That's the rule. I think it's over there. So there's a big flat right here. This is where I caught that 6-pound striper on the shad wrap that time. Oh shit, they're right over here now. But I worry about that fucking tick. That meat allergy tick.
Meat allergy tick.
You get bit by a tick and you're allergic to red meat? That's like nightmare fuel for me. I don't... No, it's a thing.
I'm just saying, I've never heard of it.
You don't want to get that. You don't want to die from that.
I mean, what tick does that?
I talk about this all the time on my channel, but I've never like gone into the actual
I think that's
facts
just.
of it.
I think it's just PETA putting stuff in your head.
No. I want to keep eating meat.
I know. I think that's PETA putting stuff in your head.
If I become allergic to red meat,
you're gonna-
I will die.
Yeah, you get bitten by a tick, you're going to become allergic to red meat. Therefore, it's.
There's no reason left to live. I mean, bacon can only do so much.
I do love bacon.
Bacon's more of an accent meat, really. I mean, it holds its own, but you don't want to sit there and just eat bacon all the time.
I have been at a bar and ordered a pound of bacon before.
That sounds good, man. Was it crispy or was it chewy?
Oh yeah. I knew the chef. I'm like, can you just cook me up like a pound of bacon and I can sit here and drink a beer and eat some bacon? He's like, oh yeah, we'll do that right now.
That's pretty nice. Well, my sister's staying home. She was invited to go over to her family's house, but now she's blowing out both ends.
Listen, if you get a chance while you're going through Athens, and I don't know, they keep very odd hours, especially around the holidays. There's a place in Athens called Cafe Racer. It's a biscuit shop and they do burgers too. Dude, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
I'll have to check it out some other time.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe
They won't be
on the
open
way
on
back.
Thanksgiving.
I thought about it on the way back. I don't know if y'all just going up for the day and turn.
Yeah, dude, we don't ever... No, hell no, we ain't
okay.
staying.
Okay.
I want to sleep at home. I spend like
Fair.
3 months of the year in a hotel. I want to be at home.
I get.
Oh, think it'll be all right. Just leave it there. Just find that
But
shit.
whenever you say it's AI generated, what part?
All of it. Vocals.
Like someone spoke into ChatGPT and this is what came out.
I don't.
This is what it generated.
It's not ChatGPT. It's some better one.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. But
It's not like they said,
basically,
hey, I want
I think it said
a guitar riff or a guitar chord progression that's blah 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 with a such and such tempo about whatever. Okay? Or do they just say make
they say make it sound like a cross between corrosion of conformity and down. That's what this sounds like. This is great because it's blowing right under the wall. Damn it. My hair, I need to get my hat, but I don't want to. I'm trying to fish. This reel sucks. I want a new guitar real bad.
Man, I haven't bought a new guitar since my wife and I started dating. I used to buy one every year.
Yeah, I would like to do that, but not everyone sees it my way, you know? Well, you know what's funny? If I bought like 3 or 4 fishing rods, that'd be a guitar. But nobody'd say a damn thing about that. That would be fine. She doesn't
My
realize.
wife spins ours before I see it, so.
Well, Tamisha hates spending money. She's super cheap.
My wife is complete opposite.
And she don't like to buy, well, she does buy shit. She got too many clothes, like every woman has. Too many clothes, too many shoes. It could be worse. It doesn't infuriate me to go to the store with her because she's not looking at every little thing. She's quick, she's efficient. Which is atypical of most women. I realize my mom, God. I have like nightmares of being in the Hallmark store for the rest of my life. Hallmark store for the rest of my life. That fucking store sucks. Why does that store exist? For women. And to torture young boys they can't leave on their own accord.
Feelings.
Looking for the perfect card for, you know, whatever. Fuck the card. Nobody cares about the card. Put the money in the envelope, say Merry Christmas. Make a card. I made a card for my sister one time. I still have an extra copy of it, so I would always have the memory, but it says sorry and has this little emoji face where he's all red-faced and embarrassed and sad looking. It just says sorry, ... And on the inside it has a cartoon of a guy like farting this big old cloud. And it says, I farted in front of you. And then I signed it. It was like for her birthday or some shit. She loved it. It was perfect. I made it. You can't buy that at Hallmark. You might could buy it at Spencer's. But we never went into Spencer's, goddammit. We went into the Hallmark store. Did I ever pull that microphone back out? I don't think I did.
I don't think so.
Damn. I have faith in this lure. Oh, I just got hit. He's bumping the shit out of it. Oh, got him. He hit it like 3 times. Yeah, just as this might be a keeper. Oh yeah. Let's see. Hell yeah, we're gonna eat maybe. Gotta feed my family. Oh yeah. This one will keep. He's 12 and a half. 1-0.
What were we saying?
I forgot. Yeah, got him. Sling him in the boat, sling him in the floor. That looks like a keeper. Good job. If I have 3, that'd be even better. That might not be a keeper, but we'll see.
We'll find it.
Well, hell yeah. Oh man, he is just a keeper. He is touching that 12. Sweet. They're getting meaner. Sweet. Yeah, swing him in.
This is what I'm talking about. This thing half the time doesn't actually hit the Automatic reverse is what you call it.
You can measure them if you want. You know how to do it properly.
Yeah, I know.
Squeeze them together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He'll squeeze the 12. Sweet, you're winning.
Hang on. I think he's just.
If he touches the, oh shit! Did you squeeze his mouth shut though? Mouth's got to be squeezed shut. There.
I still don't think he's there. No, he's
Okay, throw him back. Let's not break the law. He gets to live. What a bastard. Well, I'm glad you're catching some, even though they're dinks. Mama might show up in a minute. The final boss. That's what I want to hook on with this little rod. Oh yeah, this thing is just about to fail.
Yeah. The adhesive.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to last. It was a temporary solution until I figured something else out. Well, I hadn't figured anything else out yet. Don't want to sit on the Daimiki. That'll hurt my ass.
Playground. Two of those times we're doing my dad, 2 or 3 times with Bobby and my dad, and 1 time with me. I went up to the dam a couple of times.
My fucking line broke again.
What's going on?
But that was a good hit. I lost my damn double fluke rig. I'm gonna tie it on the straight braid. It won't break again.
Dick in those khakis. I can see your dick in those khakis. I can see your dick in those khakis. Oh yeah? I was like, that's cool, man. I can see your dick in those khakis.